Well, good morning, our beloveds. Our another is coming along nicely, though she would describe it differently. What we see in energy form may not align with how you would describe it in your lived experience. What we would describe as growth, incredible and immense growth, on your part may feel like fear and excitement, angst and being demoralized, while still saying, I refuse to give up. It is when you give up during your greatest challenges or crises that your growth is stalled or stinted. When life knocks you down, how quickly do you get back up? How do you get back up? With what tools or skills? And what is your objective? Is it to win? Is it to grow? Is it to survive? Is it to prove your worth to somebody else? They each do have value, and they each pull you forward in a particular manner. But ultimately, when you are on that path of resurrection, right, where you rise again, where do you end up? What is your point on the horizon that guides you forward? Is it revenge? Is it angst-driven? Or is it hope-filled? Each of them will get you up. We know that and we value that. But at what point do you change the motto of your life to, I've got this, and I've come to excel and exceed at just being me? It is not to prove anyone else wrong or right, to validate anybody else's belief systems or to negate them. It is simply you are an expression of a unique energetic imprint. And when you finally tune into that expression, you will no longer care what others think about you or how they experience you. You will be the fullness of who you came to be. And when your life's essence incarnated this time, that was the beacon that it put on the horizon. If you looked closely enough, many of you have been guided by outside forces. This is what a successful and professional person looks like. This is what a successful and professional mother looks like, father looks like, child looks like. You have looked outside of yourselves for the definition of a success. And right now you all are recalibrating that aspect of you. And it is challenging, it is difficult to set aside almost every belief system that you were raised with because they are flawed, and finding your own inner guidance system, which you have been told to negate. Our messages here are coming to an end because you no longer really need them. You are finding your own path, your own purpose, your own pleasures. And when that part of you has been ignited, we will no longer need to run around the world with our little matches starting your Bunsen burner so that you can burn brightly. You have enough people now who have the light within them, who will share with you how to find yours, and how to keep it lit so that we, those who have come to inspire illumination, can sit back and watch you all do it, because you've got this now. Does this mean that you will succeed at avoiding destruction? Maybe not. But maybe destruction is not the measurement of success. Only that you find that light within you, even if it is on the path to destruction. There is no need to measure your success as a human being in any manner other than, did I find that spark, that light, that ignition within me that showed me my worth, my value, and my hopes and dreams for a better future for myself and those around me? That is it, our beloveds. When you transition, you will remember those moments most where you offered kindness and generosity to others. That is the measure of success on our side. So again, your experience of growth and our appreciation of your growth may not align, but it matters not, because your goal is also not to look at our expression of what success looks like. It is you and you alone that gets to now determine how you move forward, finding yourself on this journey as you all walk one another back to home, wherever that may be. Your belief system doesn't change the nature of the world that you live in, but it does change the nature of your experience within the world that you live in. The afterlife matters not if you learn to appreciate the lived life and the experiences that you capture from within those magical moments and those painful moments. And when we all reunite again on the other side, you will get to share your energetic imprint from this lifetime by the measurement of success, what you learned, what you accomplished, and how you grew as a soul and not as a businessman or entrepreneur or whatever other measure there might be here that someone has imprinted you with as the most important aspect of who you are and the legacy that you leave behind. It is your energetic imprint that remains. So think of the greatest philosophers and artists and teachers and scientists who created something not because they were businessmen making wealth or objectifying wealth. Instead, they followed that inner compass to find greatness within themselves, to find the truest expression within themselves. Look at Tesla. He was dirt poor, but highly successful in meeting his life's purpose and objectives. And look how his imprint is catalyzing young people and old in this new energetic imprint to find free energy. That, our beloveds, is the measurement of success. Believe in yourself enough to know that you can leave an imprint behind if you follow that love within your guidance system, at what inspires you to get up every day to find purpose and meaning in your life when it is not monetarily or professionally driven. Find that thing that you would do even if nobody ever knew about it, nobody applauded you for it, and you didn't make one single penny or have other earthly benefits or reap the rewards of something that is something other than just merely energetic. It is a difficult concept for many of you to understand, and we know that, but our time here on earth is ending because we are passing the baton on to each of you to now run, because you are finally ready to teach others what it is to be enlightened human beings, thereby allowing us to trust that you have it and no longer need our input. And what does this look like? We don't know yet. It's open for interpretation, what our involvement in and meddling with humanity will look like in the future. But we are ready in certain ways to close this experiment out, because many of you are changing and awakening, because the imprint of Mother Earth has changed so much that you cannot help but to see and feel your true essence within you. So you no longer need a guide, because you are finally your own guides. And so it is. Namaste.